Hello everyone, welcome to my home again. I know it's been a very long time since I posted a video. I have a lot going on. I'll share some of that as we go through the video, and at the end I'll tell you some more things going on and some plans I have in the future. So keep watching and you can hear more later. So I'm going to start. I have a lot to show. I don't know how long this video is going to be. So I'm just going to forewarn you, you might have to put it on pause and watch it a little later. Hopefully I can start doing some more floss tubes sooner so I don't have such long ones, right? So it's been, I think, since the middle of October since I did a floss tube. So I'm going to start by showing you some of my finishes. And I've had a lot of finishes, and some of them I don't even have anymore. It's like stuff I gave away as gifts, but I'm going to try to show you some pictures of some of those. So in my EGA, we have a challenge every year. And what that means is you can list up to 10 items that you are challenging yourself to finish by the end of the year. And if you finish them, you get a ticket per dollar value that you put towards that. So like if it's an ornament or something small, I usually put like $5 value towards it. So that means if I finish that ornament, I would get 5 tickets. So at the end of the year, part of the money goes to the EGA, part of it I think goes somewhere else, and I can't remember where. It might be for some donation. And then 3 numbers get drawn, and there's a first, second, and third cash prize for everyone in the EGA. So these first 4 things I'm going to show you is, I planned on doing all 6 of them in my challenge, and I only finished 4 of them. So I'm going to show you those, and I started with this one. And these are, and oh, I do have the charts here somewhere. Hold on a second. They'll show up here in a minute. I have them in a pile here. So this is a drum by Hands-On Design, Cathy Haberman. And I love these drums, and I knew I wanted to do it. And this first drum, when I first put it together, I'm gonna say it took me like 3 hours, only because I was learning and I had to cut the circles and all that stuff. So this is the first drum, and all I did was follow Cathy Haberman's paper tutorial on her website, and I did this. So this is the first one. Oh, say, can you see? Whoops. With the little submarine. That's where it goes together. Here's the top. I don't think I've shown these on my video. I hope I didn't show these in October. If I did, forgive me. You're going to see them again. And there's little pins. Then the next one I did was July, where Liberty dwells, with a fence and fireworks and a little farmhouse. This is so fun. And then there's those pins. That was where Liberty dwells. Then I did this one, which is kind of the fall one. Live within your harvest. It was so pretty with the little lady there and little quilts and the corn stalk and the sunflowers. I loved it. And here, you know what, this little sunflower got bent on this one. There's those pens. The pens came separate, but you can order them to complement this. And then the fourth one I did was put on the hat, the Halloween one. Look at that witch. She's holding her hat. Is that not cute? And her black cat and her broom. Oh, this is so fun to do. And there were the pins for those. This on the top of each of these is velveteen. The velveteen came in the kit. And another thing that came in the kit was a version of a pillow that you could do. So I did each of the pillows on each of them too. So here's, they're not finished, but they're stitched. So here's the Oh Say Can You See, the pillow version that I will end up doing, where Liberty dwells. Live within your harvest. And put on the hat. Isn't that cute? Cat up on the book in the back. So I will finish those up as pillows soon. So that was 2 of my challenges that I finished. So I wanted to show you those. Here's another finish that I don't have that I gave as a gift to my dad and his wife for Christmas. Of course, after I did it, I really wanted it. So I'm actually going to do it again for me. But it was a Shannon Christine design. And I love Shannon Christine designs. I would probably do every one of hers if I could. But this is one I did. I'm going to show you a picture of what my finished one looked like. I wish I had a picture of the back of it because I used a fun material on it. I'll have to show you on my phone. It was so cute. You see that? Isn't that cute? It like it can hang on the door. Try to get closer so you can see. It won't focus. So I finished that one. It was so cute. And I gave that to them for Christmas. I also finished this one that I don't have any longer. This was my ornament for my Christmas exchange in my EGA. It was Jingle All the Way. I found it on Etsy at Trellis and Time. And I'll see if I can find that picture here. Not sure if I have a picture of that here. I'm gonna look for you. I do not have a picture of it. I bet I didn't take a picture of that before I gave it away. I did do that one. And it was really cute. I did it on black instead of the blue. Then another finish I had was it was Caterpillar's what was the name of it? I don't have the picture. Deck the Halls. I did finish that. Yay! It was so fun. I love this one. Hang stocking, dress tree, build snowman, mistletoe kiss, wrap presents, bake gingerbread. And then I put the date on it and my name. I always put my name on everything. So I finished that in December. That was fun on the blue. Really like doing that one. I finished my Stony Creek stocking, the Coastal Lighthouse. Now, I do a lot of my own finishing on everything, but I do not do stocking. So I actually had someone else do the stocking and she did a really good job. But here's my coastal stocking. And it's done like on a velvet cording. I love this. It was so fun. I'll try to show you close up. It was so much detail and back stitching, but it makes it look so pretty. So I finished my stocking. I had to go dig that out of the Christmas stuff. That's how long I haven't done a video, so I didn't have it out. By the way, the drum patterns, in case you're looking for them, they're in the plastic. They're this one, Hands on Design, Where Liberty Dwells, Oh Say Can You See, Put on the Hat, and Live Within Your Harvest. So there's the charts to those. Then I finished one of the Prairie Schooler snowmen, and this is on a fabric that I dyed. I have my other charts in here because I'm going to do these other ones too. Which one was this? Oh yeah. Okay. This is like my favorite one. It's from 1994. But it's the one with the sunflowers. Prairie Schooler with the sunflowers. I finished that one. And I did pick my own reds for this to make it a brighter red. I really liked that one too. So I can't wait to get that all finished up. In an ornament form is how I'm going to finish that. And let's see here. Then I finished Plum Street turkey sausage. The little weenie dogs, the Dachshunds. We have a Dachshund. We had 2, now we have 1. Turkey sausage, I finished that one. And I used some of my own colors on this. This is also a dyed fabric I dyed myself. This is so cute. I love this. Almost makes me want to do this as a drum. It's so cute. I want to do all of them. And someday I will, but I just love the colors on this fall one. It looked fall to me. Then I finished another Shannon Christine. Tastes a lot like Christmas. With a little latte coffee cup on there. This one was so fun. And here it is. There. Tastes a lot like Christmas. I really like doing that. I did this on, this is a hand dyed by Stephanie Dragonfly is the name of this fabric. It's got a little green in it and purple and gray. It just really looks good on that with those colors that were in this chart. And I finished a couple ornaments that aren't fully finished, just stitched for my girls. Let me get the chart from this one so you know where I got it from. I hope I have it so I can show you. I got it on Etsy. I think it was one of my Russian girls, and it doesn't say where on any of these sheets. I'll have to find that. It has the group number at the top of it, but not the name of it. Oh, I know who it is. Here, let me show you this part. I'm going to show you this part. See that name, Alexandra Kisleva? That's her Facebook group number. But here's the pattern. Or I can't show you the pattern, but look at this little Dachshund. Is it not cute? I did this for my daughter Heather. I'm going to finish it as an ornament. I love it. He's so cute. This fabric is also hand dyed by Stephanie. I think it's Snowdrifts. Another one on that hand dye by Stephanie was for my other daughter, Holly Ann. And this is from February 2020's Just Cross Stitch magazine. It's called Warm Winter Wishes. It's a llama. Actually, it's the alpaca. At first I thought it was a llama. So I did that on blue also. Is that not cute? It's so cute. So I'm going to finish that up as an ornament for her. Did a lot of stitching and not finishing, as you can see. And I have one more finish. I'm pretty sure I have other finish. I have one more picture I'll show you that's a finish. So I did this at the beginning of January. I don't normally work on too much black. You know how that is. A lot of people don't like the black. I have two things to show you. But I ordered this from Dreama at Needlecraft Corner. And because she had it kitted up all together. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to work on this black. Well, this black that she sent me is this Weigert even weave. Actually, it might not be even weave. It might just be linen. When I got it and did this project, I could see this black. I could see the holes very well, and I really liked working on this. I liked it so much, you're going to see where I called her back and ordered a really big piece of it to do one of my whips I'm going to show you. But I did this Country Cottage Needleworks, ho ho ho, and away we go on the black. And I love it. It's so pretty. I saw someone at a Stitch Retreat working on this. I wish you could see the colors, because like that green is more green than it's showing on there. It is so pretty on the houses. I love this one. I can't wait to finish it. Get it finished, I mean. I'll probably just frame that one. I like it. And then I have one more that I have on hand. So I did the iStitch with Carol Ridyard. I think that's how you say her last name. But she had something that she put out every day of Advent, and it was just a little block, and you added to it every day of Advent, and I actually did it, and I did a little different color conversion than she did. She had all that gold you're seeing around the boxes, she had in just white pearl cotton, and I chose to do it in gold. I don't even know if you can tell that that's metallic gold. And then around the edge there's beads. See the beads? And then there's beads in it too, like on the tree and Rudolph's nose. And then I put my initials in that one with the star. But I saw someone else do this, a friend of mine, Jennifer, and she did it as a drum. I think it's going to look really pretty as a drum. So I'm going to do it as a drum also. Since I know how to do drums now, I think it'll look really pretty as a drum. So I'm going to finish that up as a drum. That is iStitch. iStitch, she also does a band every year, and usually get a different part of the band. They're usually about this wide. I'm going to show you mine that I'm starting this year. That you get a part of it every week. And I waited on, so it's supposed to be, it's called Burgundy Band Sampler, and I like Burgundy, but I was doing some other things that were Burgundy, so I decided to do, I saw Color and Cotton's Color Dracula, which is kind of blood red color and black and stuff through it. It's like very variegated. So I ordered that, and it took me like 5 weeks to get the color. So I am late start. You'll see. I'm not even, I think they're on week 7. I'm still on week 1. So I just got my color, so I've been working on that to try to get that done. So those are my finishes that I've done. Not fully finished, but finishes that I've stitched up. And here's what I've been working on, or my plans. I'm going to tell you plan first. So as you all know, and others have talked about, Leanne passing away, and how everybody's doing this as a Sal. Of course I had to jump on that, and I love this anyways, and I've been wanting to do it. But I saw someone, and I wish I'd written her name down, but she posted on Instagram a blue conversion of this, and I knew I had to do it. So I'll show you the colors of blue. I asked her if I could use her color conversion. She's like, sure. So the blues I'm using are Cool Azul, Classic Colorworks. It's pretty. Tartan Plaid. Tartan Plaid. The green for the trees in it is green. And it is Spinach. Classic Colorworks Spinach. This is DMC 798, but I'm using the shiny one, 798. That's most of the words are in this blue, so they're going to be shiny on mine. Weeks Dye Works White Lightning. You can hardly see what that is. It's kind of like a dirty white gray. 1088. And then 3865 for the white that's in it. So that's my color conversion I'm doing on that. And I'm going to show you what that looks like, because I actually screenshot that so I could get the colors, because she put the colors with it. Let me see where I find that screenshot real quick, and I can show you. Photos. See it in blue? I know it's really not focusing, but isn't that pretty? I love the blue. So I can't wait to do that. I may start that tomorrow. I'm meeting with some of the ladies at Brick City to stitch, and I may do that tomorrow. Start that. So that's what I'm going to start. Here's things I'm working on. Oh, I had something else to show you I was working on, but I'll have it with me here. Okay. I am working on Waxing Moon's Valentine Trio. I had the top one done, Valentine, and I'm starting on the second one. So here's Valentine done. And this is on yellow. It's, I'll tell you the name of it. Moonglow. I knew the name of it. Moonglow. I wish you can see how yellow it is. But if you know the color Moonglow, you know what this is, this color. Isn't it cute? I love the Valentine ones. And then I've started the second one. See my start of the second one. So the way I'm going to do these, when I finish it, this one's going to be on the top. Then this one. Then this one. So it's going to be one. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to take a ribbon down the middle. And they'll hang. So they'll be all together. That's how I'm going to do. If I do any more of these, all three, I'm going to do them all that way, the same way. I like the other ones too. And sometimes I think I saw someone say there's Easter one out now. I haven't seen it yet, or coming out. So, I might want to do the Easter one. So that's Waxing Moon. And here's the iStitch that I was talking about that I told you I was working on. I don't have much to show you, but I'll at least show you the color I'm using and the banding. You'll see the banding. So here's the banding, and it's Dracula. So it's got some black in it. You see that? Oh, there. That focused. This is kind of an off-white, cream-colored banding. Well, let me show you the color of the Dracula all together in a skein so you can see what it looks like. Look at this. See? Since I cut mine in half, I wanted to remember where I stopped and ended the cut so I can continue the color, so that's what I did. That's Dracula. Color and cotton. There's several skeins of that to do this iStitch band. It's long. I don't know if you saw that. Look how long. I mean, it would be long. This is doubled. So, it's long. But they're so pretty, and you can roll them up when you're done on a spool, or you can hang them from a spool. I'll probably hang mine from a spool on the wall, and then hang down. So I'm working on that. I have other stuff I'm working on that I didn't bring over here, but I'll show you that on another video. Then maybe this one won't be so long. I'm working on this for my aunt. Winter Valentine by the Blue Flower. She has two color versions. She's got this reddish one, like on a brown tan background, and this kind of green blue one on kind of a green blue background, gray. So my aunt wants both of them, but I finished the red one, and I dyed my own fabric for this one. Is it not cute? Oh my goodness. And I'm going to do another one exactly like this for me. I liked it so much. Isn't that pretty? And then I'll do the other one on some kind of blue-gray that I have. I'll have to find something I have. Unless I dye it. I might dye it also. So there's that. I gotta remember what size that count is. The Blue Flower. Alright. And I'm working. Hey, hold on a second. Holly Ann, can you hand me that orange next to my chair that I'm working on? That fabric there? Peach. Yeah, peach. Orange. So I'm working on linens and threads. There's Sal this year. I really like it because it's Quaker. I keep wanting to say Dutch. It's Quaker motifs. So this is the black I bought. Look at all this black. All this black. It's all folded up. And I saw someone else post their picture of this with this floss. And I'm like, okay, where'd you get that floss? Because I think that's what I want to do. And so it's a Silks For You floss, and I'll show it to you in a minute in the whole skein. But I'm doing it in this neon rainbow color. And this is January's version. January. I have February, I haven't gotten to it. I'll show you what I've been working on besides this next. Because I'm almost done with the other one, then I'll go to this and finish February. But it's so pretty. Look at those colors. I want it to focus. Focus. It's so pretty on the black, and it's not that hard to work with. And here I've got a hank of this color. You should see all the color. But I figured out how to cut it. So I kind of start at the same color every time. And I do make a plan on how let me show you an example, how I do my path of color. For example, on that half star there, see the middle of it, how it kind of becomes stripy? You kind of can't help that, but because there's V points to that, I just made sure the colors ran and followed a color path, and they weren't, so it wouldn't make it real stripy. So I do in my mind think about how my colors flow when I do use a variegated like that, when it's different colors. So that is Linens and Threads Sal for 2020. It's free, so you get the pattern every month. You go online to their website and you download it and you print the pattern off each month yourself, and then you can start working on it. And mine on the wall here was 2017. And here, I'll push this back a little. My camera might fall off, but that one was huge. See how long it is? It was so fun. You pick your colors. On every one of theirs, you pick your colors. So, I like doing that. I like picking my own colors. I'm also working on, and I'm really behind on this one because the new one's out. But I plan on finishing this in the next few weeks. I've been doing Pride and Prejudice by Sapphire Mountain. And I'm doing it on yellow. I have to take my clips off to show you. It's a color and cotton lemon yellow. You cannot hardly even tell it's lemon yellow on here. But isn't this pretty? I left the words off because I wasn't sure if I wanted to use the color that was with it yet. All I have is one more section to do below, and then my Pride and Prejudice will be done. That's a book club that she's doing, so you read the book as you do a pattern like this. It's really fun. So I want to start the new one. The new one is Three Musketeers, and it's on a blue fabric. So I have that one, part one. I haven't started yet. So you might want to check her out. And let's see. Let me put that over there. I don't have it handy, but I'll tell you what other ones I'm working on. I'm working on, it's a Dutch, or it's from the Netherlands. It's a band that's on banding about this wide, like 12 inches wide. And it's red and blue and red and blue, and it's like 90 inches long. It's almost kind of made where you do a band a week. And you just keep doing them. So I'm using a sulky on that. But that's what I'm working on. And I'm also working on Fragments in Time 2018. I'm doing it all on one. In the next video I'll show you that one. But here's the one that's been keeping me busy the last week. This is Modern Folk Embroidery. He has done a sal, and you purchase the pattern and he sends you a piece of it every month. It's kind of like Linens and Threads, except it's not free. So it was like $24, $25 US dollars to buy the chart for the whole year. But I did this fabric myself, and you're not going to be able to tell, but it is such a pretty mottled peachy color. And I chose to I wanted to try sulky for the first time floss. and see how I would like it. So this is 32 count, and I'm only using one strand, and I like the coverage just fine. And it might be just because it's also like a sampler type of thing, but, and I know I've said before I'm not much of a sampler person, but I kind of like the Quaker looking ones, so I love this one. I'm using teal and then three colors of like rusty orange. And yes, I've gone beyond the pattern because I can't handle cutting off like, I wish I could hold this all. I think it cut off like right here in the middle of the motif. And I can't stand not finishing that corner. Or the diamond. I'm like, I am finishing this diamond. I'm going the whole way around. And then I'll feel better about my count every time I go, that things are about right as long as my square in the middle is right. But I'm using I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to zoom in. Yeah, you can see it sparkle there. I'm using the sparkle Krynic on those squares. And I don't have it done yet, but on the top of this right here, heart is a crown, and there's 3 crowns that go across here. So they'll be also in that coppery Krynic. But I loved doing that coppery stuff on there, and I may put splotches of that in this as I do it. This is how big it'll be. I love it. It's so pretty. I cannot wait to do more of it. So that's my modern folk embroidery, what I'm working on, one of my whips. Okay, let me look at my notes here. So here's some of my plans this year. I actually plan to do a FlossTube before January, so I can tell you my whole plans for 2020. So I've already done 2 retreats. I do a retreat every January with Susan Greening Davis, and that's always in St. Augustine. And this year, I'm going to show you some things we did there at that retreat. She had these little bags made for us. Is this not cute? I love this bag. Of course, I'm a red person so much. And then she gave us this to do a banding around it. Of course, she had some different things. She had some scissors on there, but then she gave us these patterns with all these beach themes on it. And so I just used the red, gray, and black. I added black. And started adding stuff, and I'm still not quite done, but when you're done, you put it around the bottom of this bag, so you'll have it around the bottom of this bag when you're done. So I can't wait to finish that up and do it. This was kind of the fun project that weekend, kind of the low maintenance, not hard kind of thing, but what we're doing, and I'm going to see if I can show you this. This was the major project that we started. I want to find the picture first, so give me a minute. I should have pulled that picture out. Oh, wait. Here. Okay. We did the cover first of Sampler Studies with Susan Greening Davis. And then this is the back page that will be in it. And there's 26 pages, 13 pages, front and back. And I'm going to show you a quick picture of it because I took a picture of one of them. And so each page, I'm just going to flash this real quick. Each page kind of shows the history of some kind of technique in stitching. And so it's all back stitching words on every page, but it just shows you the history of stitching. And I cannot wait to finish this. And if I can find my finished one here, or finished page, oh, I'm not even sure if I finished the front page yet. But she gave us all the fabric. Yeah, I started it. It's like, here's a page. Sampler stitches. So she gave us all the fabric. She gave us this little bag with a mermaid on it. My bag had a mermaid on it. And the ribbon, this ribbon will go down the middle of it. I'm going to show you the book in the middle, minute, to do the pages and put the pages together. Let me show you a picture of that. It is so pretty. Again, you get to see a picture of Susan. Look at this. Can you see it? She's holding it up. Right here, it starts way up high. Whoops. It's not going to do me any good to touch it. Here's a closer up one. See, and then it zigzags closed and does a little booklet. Isn't that cute? I love it. I can't wait to finish that and do that one. Let's see, another thing that Susan's doing, and you might want to follow her Facebook page, Susan Green Davis. She's doing this spool right now with a biscuit new with it. And I'm going to show you a picture. I think I can show you a picture of it. I just got my stuff in the mail. That's why I wanted to show you. Here's the color I'm using. Red, of course. You can see that fabric we're using. She sent a needle, a button, and some silk ribbon. The spool. See my spool? This is my spool. I don't have my tape here. I can't take it off. Should have opened it over there. Oh wait. I found the end of the tape. There. There's my spool. Look at this old spool. Oh my goodness. Knowing Susan, she may have brought this. I don't know where she found this one. So anyways, it's going to wrap around the edge of this. I'm going to look through here in the here's the little instructions we get with it. It's called ABC Spool Wrap. So she says little candy and some needle and some pearl cotton Baldani. A little bubble thing to put our pearl floss in. These little, see the little hole in it? That way you're always using the end of the thread that you're supposed to use as it's coming out. Here's more of the fabric. I love the fabric. Let me see if there's a picture in here of what we're doing. It's all online. You order through her. I don't think there's a picture. Okay, there isn't. So, let me see if I can find it for you really quick. I mean, what would we do without phones? We can't look up things, right? I think it's the oh, it's not. She's in the Netherlands right now, so she changed her cover photo to one of her pictures from there. Oh, you know why? It's not on her main page, it's on our group page. A, B, C, what do they call it? Spool wrap. Okay, I can't find the group right now, but I will post it below, so look below. Go to our group site. You may, I'm not sure if it's private or not, but you can see a picture of what we're doing. But basically, that plaid fabric will wrap around this. There's a biscuit new that's kind of on top of this, but as soon as I start it and get going on it, I will update you on what I'm doing on that. I love that one. I can't wait to do that. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that one. I'm so glad that I can. Then I was watching Julie, Gulf Coast Stitcher, her FlossTube. It might have not been her last one, but maybe the one before that. And she talked about a hashtag that she was starting. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to remember what that hashtag was. It had something to do with stitching wishes. I'm going to have to post that below too. But the whole gist of the thing was post a picture of a pattern that you would like to do or you've always wanted. It doesn't have to be a unicorn. It can be anything. One you wanted to do, and then put the hashtag about stitching wishes on it, and I'll post that below. And people are granting people's wishes. And as I was watching that video, Julie was talking about doing the Baby It's Cold at Night outside in memory of Leanne, but she's going to put a red cardinal in there somewhere. I think I'm going to actually do that too, Julie. I'm going to put a red cardinal in mine amongst all the blue. But as I was thinking that, I've always wanted to do cardinal points by Long Dog Samplers. And I'm like, wouldn't that be neat to take some of maybe the flowers out and just put people's names in there of people you've lost, you know, and just have a memory of them. So I was like, so I posted that and I was like, it would be really great to do this with this. Well, a lady responded to my post. Her name's Laura. I didn't ask her if I can say her name, but I'm going to talk about her FlossTube anyway. So, but she wanted to gift me the cardinal points, and I just got it in the mail, and I cannot wait to do it. Look at it. Isn't it pretty? I love this. Thank you so much, Laura. I really appreciate it. It was so nice of you. Laura, her FlossTube is Currahee. I think that's how you say it. Currahee Stitcher. I've been watching her too, and I'm going to shout out some more in a minute, but so go watch her because she's doing some fun stuff too. And the thing is, I start watching her. She likes some of the same things I do and has finished the same things I have finished. So that's been fun to meet a new stitching friend, and we kind of have the same likes, so that's been fun to watch. So let me show you first some things I'm thinking about doing this year. And I'm going to go through these really quick because I know this is getting long. I really want to do this Winter Snow Owl by Black Lane Designs. And I love the furry one over here. I really want to do this Biscornu. This Biscornu, same company, Crosswing Collection. This Biscornu, same company. So they have 3 bird ones out right now. I don't think there's a 4th one, or if there, I don't even know if there's going to be. I want to do this Biscornu, which I got this on eBay, I believe. Designs by Lisa, but look at the turkey. I loved it. I can't wait to do that one. So, and then there was a lady that joined our EGA, and they were at our Christmas one. She was doing these, and I would have never bought this if I hadn't seen it in person. They are so pretty because it has metallic in it. And, or she put metallic in it. I'm not sure if it called for it. No, I don't think it, oh yeah, it does. And so it had silver and gold metallic in it. So I really want to do these. Prairie Schooler. It's called Starry Night. I really want to do this Shannon Christine. I was waiting on the beads and stuff. I finally got those about a month or so ago. And it has beads on it, so I want to do that one. I want to do this By the Bay. It's a sunflower, and there's a little charm in it that says "You Are My Sunshine." And I have that charm. Oh, there's the charm. I'm really probably going to do this in the next month. Easter Parade. You know, last year they weren't out, and now they're reprinted. So I can't wait to do that one. And then my EGA, our sale this year is, this is by Jane Timmers. She does some stuff for our EGA. It's called Liberty Little Sewing Box. And we're doing this in our EGA. I don't think you can order this. I think she's only doing it for our EGA, so sorry, I'm kind of teasing you. But we're going to get that little box and everything. We're going to finish all of this. This is our sale for this year for our EGA. Our EGA is 40 years old this year. And we are doing so many fun things. And one of the fun things I'm going to talk about right now. So, I was telling you that I went to a retreat in January. So that was Susan Green Davis. Well, the very next weekend is also the Brick City stitching retreat. She does about 4 or 5 of those every year. And so I went to that one the next week. And the next thing I'm going to go to is April 3rd through 5th. That's here in Jacksonville, Florida. That is a retreat with Katrina Boyd. So I'm going to do that weekend. Some of my friends down south are coming up for that too, so that'd be fun. June 6th and 7th, our EGA, Nicola Parkman is coming. And she's she's given us a pattern just for our EGA to do for that weekend. I cannot wait. Then June 10th through 15th, StitchCon. I can't wait. I can't wait. And then June 22 through 25 is Brick City Retreat. August 6th through 9th, Brick City is doing a retreat that's already full. Coastal Holiday Retreat with Cathy, Haberman. So I'm doing that in August. Then next October is another Brick City Stitch Retreat that I'm doing. So those are my retreats that I'm going to this year. And then I always have stitchy things there's going on. And we have a new hotel here across from the hospital. I'm thinking about, I may do a retreat someday, ladies. So I'm going to go check out how much those rooms are over there. Let me show you some things that I've gotten from people lately. Some stitchy kindness. This was from my friend Carrie. She gave me this. I like the little squirrels. Gathering Acorns by Lila Studio. So she gave me that. A friend of mine at retreat was working on this, Karen. Of course, I've seen this. You guys have probably seen it too. Lesson 4. I just love this saying on this one. So she was working on it, and then she handed me the pattern afterwards. Another friend of mine handed me this pattern, Christmas, Cranberry Christmas. These were not Stitchy Kindness. That I bought. Oh, my other friend, another friend, she was working on this mousse. It's called For You with a little Santa. He's feeding the moose a candy cane. It's so cute. Then that weekend I bought these things. Teresa Cogart, Queen Bee, or it says, oh wait, Be Kind, I mean. It says Be Kind right here in the letters. I love it. Then I got these the first two. Yeah. Number 1, Harmony. Fragments in Time for 2020. Harmony. This is Summer House Stitchworks. And Serenity. Number 2. So I bought those. I think someone handed me this one too. Jack-o'-lantern, Junction Farm. That one. This one I bought. Oh, okay, so I'm doing the Christmas gnomes by Tiny Modernist. That's one thing I'm working on too that I didn't bring over. There's 3 things, whoops, I'm working on that I didn't bring to my table to show you. So I'll show you next time. So then I saw this. It's not Tiny Modernist, but I still like it. It's Carolyn Manning Designs, and it's like Halloween gnomes. Aren't they cute? They are actually more cute done. They were done in the shop there, so I saw them on the wall, and I'm like, oh man, I want to do that one. Aren't they cute? So I'm going to do that one. I'm going to wait to show you some of my other stuff later, because my video is getting long. Some of my purchases or things people have given me. So let me tell you a little bit about what's going on with me. My husband lost his job of 24 years with the railroad in December. And so it's been kind of weird lately and scary. He still hasn't found anything. He's 59, so that should tell you probably from their point of view what they wanted to do and not do. So it's been really hard. I'm just trying to be strong and all that. And I only work a 10-month job because I work for the schools. I don't know if I'm going to have to go to full-time or anything. But one thing I thought of that I can do maybe to supplement our income is do finishing for people. I wasn't going to put it out there, and I'm not really putting it out there for the whole United States to know because I know I could get bombarded with that. But if you're local or close around here or a customer of Brick City Stitchers or something, I'm going to start doing finishing. I can do pillows, I can do drums, I can do block boxes, I can do flat folds, I can do ornaments. The only thing I really don't do is framing or stockings. So if you need any kind of cute finishing, if it's wood and stuff like that, we can kind of talk and I can give you quotes. And I'm going to start doing that, I think, and that'll help even supplement my summers when I don't work, having some income coming in. So that's one thing I'm going to do, and I just wanted to let you all know that. And I will be at Brick City tomorrow. If anybody wants to bring anything, bring your stuff if you watch this before then. Let me give you some shout outs. Okay, here's some new people I've been watching. I've been watching 911 Stitcher, and some of you might already know about her. I've been watching her. I've been watching Janet Jabber. I really like to watch her and the things finishes she does. I've been watching Curry Stitcher, the lady I talked to you about that gave me that Cardinal Points. She doesn't have very many videos out yet either, so go watch her. I watched Katie Kearney, and I actually learned about her from Curry, and I really like watching Katie because she's a young lady and she stitches for people. I mean, like, she gives almost everything away, so you have to go watch her because she does. She stitches a lot and she gives away a lot, and she's done a lot, and it's really fun to watch all the stuff she is stitching. I've also been watching The Elegant Thread. It's really been fun watching her. She's done some really neat things over the years. I think she's involved in her EGA, so that's been fun watching her. So those are some of my shout outs. Last thing, I like to end my videos with some kind of encouragement or something I've been reading or learning lately. And one thing I've been doing since I'm going through this wilderness, what I would call wilderness experience, you know, when you've been set all your life and basically pretty secure and had secure jobs, and then all of a sudden you don't, it's really different. So it's hard, you know, when all your life you're not worried and now you're kind of worrying, and you're trying not to worry, especially if you're a believer. So I've been reading this book, The Red Sea Rules. The same God who led you in will lead you out. It's been really good. I've had little flashcards, verses. I mean, I need reminders of things, and you know how God's going to be there. God's got this, you know. How can God be glorified in all this? And I love it. So I was listening to some podcasts lately, and a couple quotes to leave you with. It's not really scripture or anything, but I thought they were really good quotes. And one of them is by Maya Angelou, and it was, "I did what I knew how to do, and when I knew better, I did better." So that kind of got me thinking about the finishing and what I was doing and how I might start doing some finishing for people. You know, I know what I know how to do, and I can do it. And so when I knew that, and I did better to do better. So that made me want to do that. And then I was also listening to Dr. Phil's podcast. And he was talking to, I forget the guy's name, the sports guy in Los Angeles. Is it Jim Hall? I can't remember his name. That is a good, you guys got to watch that podcast. That was a good, it was all about Kobe Bryant. And they were just kind of, he's a really good friend of Kobe Bryant. So, this sportscaster. So it was so good to hear. But he gave us a quote that Kobe Bryant has and has said. So something he said is, "When you fiercely protect your passion, no one can ever steal your dreams." So, you know, I have different passions. I have a passion, you know, to know God and make him known and know the word. I have a passion. I like to play the piano. I have a passion of cross stitch, of course. You know, and I have a passion of finishing, and I can do finishing. So all of this kind of led me on this journey to maybe I should do, you know, some finishing. So there's some words for you. Don't give up. God's always there. He has a plan. He's always provided. Oh, and just let me tell you some of the ways he's provided, not necessarily for Don and I. My daughter Heather, she is going to be 22. She is in karate, and she was going to have to quit karate. And so she was telling him she's going to have to quit because she couldn't afford it. And, you know, her dad didn't have a job anymore. And she's trying to get a job and in between. And so they were like, "You're not going to quit. You just keep coming." And so then she went for a couple more times, and then they offered her a job there at the dojo. So she's going to be doing that. And then my other daughter, Holly Ann, she's 24. She was working for Blue Cross Blue Shield, but she was on the road 2.5 hours every day, getting there and home every day. Well, she finally went out there, and she's always wanted to be a flight attendant. She has a degree in psychology. And so she went out there in the summer trying to get a position with Delta. And that didn't, she did a one-on-one by video, and they didn't call her back. So this time she applied to, I think, a bunch, but 4 of them called her back. Well, she couldn't afford to go to all of them. One of them was going to pay her way to come for the interview. The other one was in Sanford here in Florida with Allegiant. Well, the one that flew her to Dallas, American Airlines, which it's their division called Envoy, and that's Envoys with American Airlines. They flew her out there. It was an all-day interview, and they hired her. So now she has a job as a flight attendant, which has kind of been her dream job, and she's really excited to do that, and I'm excited for her. It's going to be fun to see her literally fly the coop, right? Fly away and fly on her own. So that'll be fun to watch the girls. And so, you know, God provides for everyone. He'll provide for us, I know. And in time, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. So just keep watching, and we'll see where things end up at. Thank you. I'll see you soon. I hope I covered everything, but I'll do a video soon, and I've got more to share. So have a good day. Bye.